Man shot at Mall Plaza succumbed to injuries. Prime Minister Andrew Holness declares states of emergencies in several parishes.
This morning, His Excellency, the Governor General, the Most Honourable Sir Patrick Allen, declared a state of public emergency.
A man who was shot and injured during a daring mid-afternoon hit on Tuesday at the Mall Plaza in halfway 3 St. Andrew has succumbed to his injuries. The deceased has been identified as Prince Charles Winter, otherwise called Finger. According to eyewitnesses, around 3:50 p.m., two men on motorbikes rode up, shooting Winter multiple times before escaping. A team of officers nearby responded quickly to the scene, but the assailants had already made their escape. The victim, who was taken to hospital with critical injuries, later died. Police say investigations into the incident will continue. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has declared a state of public emergency (SOE) in the parishes of Clarendon, St. Catherine and sections of Kingston and St. Andrew. An SOE has also been established for the parishes of St. James, Westmoreland and Hanover. Holness made the declaration a short while ago during a press conference at Jamaica House, citing an increase in criminal activities across the parishes. According to Holness, the increase in crime and violence presents a threat to property and public order. The government, after careful consideration and the advice of the security chiefs, have decided to advise the Governor General that it was necessary and indeed appropriate to declare a state of public emergency in these areas. We have been seeing an increase in criminal activities in these areas and indeed a threat to property and in some instances public disorder, he said.
This morning, His Excellency, the Governor General, the Most Honourable Sir Patrick Allen, declared a state of public emergency in the parishes of Clarendon, St. Catherine, and specified areas in the parishes of Kingston and St. Andrew, and a state of public emergency as well in the parishes of St. James, Westmoreland, and Hanover. So there are two separate declarations of states of public emergency. One we consider to be the Southern Crescent, and the other the Western Tri-Parishes. The Commissioner of Police and the Chief of Defence Staff will give details on these declarations. The government, after careful consideration on the advice of the security chiefs, decided to advise the Governor General that it was necessary and indeed appropriate to declare states of public emergency in these areas. We have seen an increase in criminal activities in these areas and indeed a threat to property and in some instances public disorder. It is important to note that we are also approaching the Christmas season. And this will require the deployment of even greater resources, sometimes resources that our security forces do not have. And therefore, the government has to act in a preemptive way. The government has to act in such a way as to maximize the resources that we have to save lives and property from the threats that exist.